In this video, we will talk about managing, configuring, and removing an accessor from CloudSoda. To begin, let's start by logging into the CloudSoda UI. From here, we can make our way to the Accessors tab on the left-hand side, and from here we can see all of our different accessors that we have previously configured. You can also see in the top right corner the Create Accessors button. To create a new accessor, simply click the button and specify the type of accessor that you're wanting to create, as well as the name, account, and scope. It is worth taking a moment here to clarify the different types of accessors. You will notice a large list of options from AWS, Azure, GCP, and Wasabi to custom S3 to local and SMB. A local accessor is what you would use if you wanted to mount an NFS export, in which case you would simply go to the agent itself, mount the NFS export that you would like on a local path, such as /mnt/nfs. Of course, making sure to save this configuration in /etc/fs tab so that it is persistent upon reboot. You can also put in a UNC path, so you would just give it a whack server, whack share. And it will attempt to mount using the user that CloudSoda has been installed as. For more information about this, please refer to the video around installing, managing, and configuring agents. You can also mount a SMB share as a local drive, something like d:/, and you can connect that way as long as it is mounted locally on the agent itself. It is also worth noting that different cloud providers require different types of authentication. For AWS, you have the option to configure a access key secret key. You can also configure a direct connect and set a custom API URL. For Azure, you must set a client secret credential, a client credential certificate, or use the default Azure credential when configuring the accessor to comply with Azure standards. We have a full article. Please see the support site to find this information. For GCP, you do need to have a service account key or use the application default credential in order to connect. And of course, for custom S3, you can simply put in the access key, secret key, or use the default credential chain if applicable. Wasabi is very similar, allowing you to put in an access key and secret key. Finally, the last type is a SMB accessor. This allows you to simply set a network share location, mount options, and a username and password to connect as. If you've been following along with the series, you know I've created a new storage and a new agent. This is where I will go ahead and connect them. So I'll call this my new storage SMB connector. I will call my scope default, and I will go ahead and put in my network share location. I have now entered in my share location, giving me a server and share name. I have not specified any mount options, but I have given it a username and password. It is worth noting that the mount options may be required depending on your environment. If the user that you are authenticating as is a domain user, you will need to specify that in the mount options if the machine that the agent is running on is not domain connected. So if I was trying to connect to the CloudSoda domain with a non-domain connected agent, I would need to specify domain equals CloudSoda. If the agent, again, is connected to the domain, this is not required, and in fact will prevent the accessor from connecting. From here, I'll go ahead and click the configure button. This then drops me to my new accessor, and will show me the details around it, as well as the options to see the attachments and scopes. From here, I can configure a new attachment if I would like to connect to my new storage using my new agent. From here, I can simply hit the confirm button, and I can now see that I have connected my new storage to my new agent using my new SMB accessor. Storage, I can see, is still disabled, and I believe my Windows agent is still disabled. So in order to actually show them online, I will need to go ahead and enable both of those. CloudSoda does allow you to simply jump to these resources, so I can just click on my Windows agent and click the enable button. I can then go to the attachments button and see my new storage, click it, and simply hit enable. I can now see my storage is online and I can browse my file system.